Okay. 20 days to go to D-Day. Definitely an improvement after yesterday. I have to be honest. Yesterday was rough, but I think the success was not letting that bleed into 2 bad days in a row, if that makes sense. I had a good day today. I did another, I think it was about 9-10-ish hours of study. Went to the gym, did my session. It's about close to midnight now at the time of recording this. My weight for the day is 91.5 kilos, so it's a bit heavier. But it fluctuates. I think the thing that happens is you have one bad experience, and then you let that affect you, and you ruminate on that bad thing that happened, whether that was an undesirable result or bad circumstance, just bad stroke of luck or whatever it is, and it ends up, you ruminate on it and it compiles into another bad day. But I'm not letting that happen. It was a bad day, and it was an isolated bad day, which is key. As far as the workload and how we're going at the moment, it's going well. I've never had this kind of level of intense. I've never had this size of a workload before, and I've never had this intense of a study and a work ethic, I guess. And it can still be better. It can still be improved. But for the time being, this is my PB, and I'm still, without a doubt, making a ton of mistakes, but I'm definitely doing better than I ever have before. I don't really have anything else to say, to be honest. Today's a bit of a short day. Like I said in the last video, I probably won't be I will be reading comments, but I'm not going to be engaging as much because I just need to stay locked in, and that's what I'm discovering in these hours. There is a quality of performance that is achievable if you hit a level of focus, and I'm starting to understand why particular athletes or actors, performers, I feel like athlete is pretty well encompassing, but why that they block stuff out, why they get people to manage their social media accounts, because they need to be singularly focused. And I think my biggest flaw or danger where ego kind of spreads is I think that I'm capable of doing 3 things as well as one person is able to do 1 thing. Unfortunately, that's not the case. As far as physical goals go, and my approach, as I had that the conversation with my director, is she said, "Hey, look, there's not a single show that I need you to be like physically shredded for. The movie, up for debate. But here's another thing where ego needs to be addressed. Josh, this is me speaking to myself right now. Josh, you have never done this before. You have never done you've never done 4 shows and worked on 4 shows at the same time. You have never ever had a workload anywhere near this size. And you are choosing to work on a film at the same time. A film that you do not have the script for yet. That you have a very basic understanding of what your character will be. Is it a possibility that your hard work, and it is hard work, and I acknowledge that you're working really hard, is it a possibility that your hard work and your choices to go to the gym and to do those things and to get shredded and yada 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 is a very clever and a very sneaky way of avoiding doing the work on the shows you have in front of you? Is it because what's going to happen is if you do the work mentally as a performer, as an actor, you're going to go to a place. Now these characters are going through pretty horrific things. It is up to the actor to be brave and to be willing to go to those places and explore the headspace that those characters are in. Working at the gym instead means I will spread myself thinner. I can still say, oh, I'm just trying to keep my head over all the projects. But the matter of fact is it is spreading myself thin. And it is limiting the depth of performance that I could achieve in these 4 stage productions. And I don't have to go there. It protects me. Is it a possibility that that is the case? I think based off of history, yeah. I've never done something like this before, so I should be giving my absolute 100% focus, but I've been splitting my attention between projects. So I agree with the director and her feedback, and so I will be pulling back a fair bit on the gym. Like, it'll be an hour max a day, and I will be giving myself a rest day here and there, once, maybe twice a week. That doesn't mean that I can't. I just need to be careful because I need to make sure this isn't another way of avoiding the acting work. Just because I'm going down to an hour a day instead of the 2-3 hours that I was doing, that doesn't mean I can't still hit my physical goals, because my goal is to cut weight. It just means that I have to adjust my diet accordingly. So my calories will be going down more to accommodate that. I think yesterday, if you have a look at the last video, if you're new to this video, go watch the last one. It will explain everything. You get all the context. You'll see me being an emotional wreck, which is fine. It happens to everyone. It's just another indicator that you are going to feel emotions. You're going to feel X, Y, Z, but in the end, they don't fucking matter. What matters is that you show up. I'm actually really proud of myself for showing up and filming yesterday, even though I really fucking didn't want to, but I did, and I'm proud of it. And it's just, this seems to be it. This seems to be what's happening. Now, I actually thought about, and I might botch this, the people who watch these videos, I'm gonna keep this up. Like, I'm gonna keep doing this and posting these videos, and some people may tag along for a while, but eventually they'll drop off. They'll get bored and they'll do their other thing. But for those that are using these videos to help ground themselves and keep themselves accountable and have someone that they can maybe be in healthy competition with and go, hey, this guy showed up again today. I can't take a day off because he showed up. I have to show up. Statistically, 99% of people will quit when all you have to do is show up. All you have to do to keep yourself in the race is show up. I'm going to do that. I'm going to end the video here as well because I need to get to sleep. I want to start getting 8 hours sleep. I haven't been getting 8 hours sleep. With the amount of script work that I'm doing, the amount of memorizing that I'm doing, I think it's really important that I get enough sleep that I can allow all the work, all the fruits of my labors to take place in my mind. I don't know if I'm botching that saying, but I want to reap the rewards of the fruits of my labor. So I'm going to get 8 hours sleep, hopefully wake up, and all those lines that I've been drilling into my head today will be there tomorrow. So I'll check in with you guys then. All right, thanks for tuning in.